So make your kappa no loss.
Hello guys, my name is Olisanda, Super Eagles defender. This is Naija Football Focus on Football Fans Tribe. This is the best place for your Naija update worldwide.
You heard it from the man himself, Olisa Nda, Super Eagles and Orlando Pirates midfielder. Once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Football Fans Tribe. My name is Tox on behalf of the channel, and you're welcome. If you're new here, we interview Naija football fans after matches, and we give you Naija football fan content back to back. I don't know why they get one kind of joy for my body, but finally, the list. The Black Stars list for the big Jollof Derby, the Ghana versus Nigeria games and the Nigeria versus Ghana game coming up next week. The big World Cup qualifiers between these two countries has been released by the Ghana FA, the Ghanaian Football Association, and we are going to be diving into the list, and we are going to be looking at a couple of things and concerns and every other thing and the breakdown of the list in general. My name is Stokes, and I'm not doing this alone. I have with me in the studio a Ghanaian football enthusiast, a great guy, one of the, if not the biggest Ghanaian football YouTuber. His name is Selasi on behalf of Sahara Football. Selasi!
Yo, what's up?
Welcome to the show, brother. How far now?
Oh, I did.
Welcome, man. How you feeling? Finally, the prophecy has come down.
There's finally out. We're trying very hard to hide it, but it has to just come out.
Yes, sir. At one point or the other, it had to drop. All right, so I'll just bring the list on the screen, and then you will run us by the names in the list. And all right, so let's go.
All right, so the goalkeepers are 4, which I had an issue with. The 4 goalkeepers for 2-legged game. Joseph Wallacott. He was imposed for us at the African Cup of Nations. He plays with Swindon Town in England. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin of Cas Upen in Belgium. Lawrence Atiz St. Gallen in Switzerland. Richard Ofori of Orlando Pirates in South Africa. He has been out for 6 months. The last time he played for Ghana was in September versus South Africa, which we lost 1-0, group stages of the World Cup qualifiers. And he's returning. He's the deputy captain for this African Cup and this World Cup playoff game here. And he will be imposed. It's being heard that Wallacott will not be the number 1. Richard Ofori might take over. For the defenders, we have a new one in Dennis Odoi. He's coming in to play at right back. He plays Belgium with FC Bruges. That's Club Bruges. Club Bruges, yeah. He's a new one here. He's of Belgian descent, has Ghanaian parents as well. So he is happy to be here. But he was surprised by the call-up. I don't know why. Andy Yadom is also another one who plays for Reading. I'm sure we are all familiar with him. Andy Yadom has been a right back, and not in inspiring form. Not everyone's favorite, but Andy Yadom has been the right back for Ghana Black Stars for a while now. Gideon Mensah plays in Bordeaux, France. He'll be playing at left back. Dennis Corsa, another new one. He's the only locally based player. He plays for Accra Hearts of Folk. He'll be playing also at left back. He has been in good form in the local league, so I think his performances have made people raise their eyebrows, watched him, and he has now earned the call up for those impressive performances. Montari Kamahene, he plays in Ashdod FC of Israel. He has not really, I've not really been monitoring him, but I looked at his statistic and he's conceded 21 goals in 7 games. I don't think he's someone who will be starting. We have 3 left backs. 3 left
goals
backs
per game.
3 left backs.
Plenty.
3 left back in the team. I think maybe Gideon Mensah will be the starting one because of seniority and experience in the team. Nkrumah Kosa come in later. Daniel Amate is very familiar with you guys. Leicester City.
Yeah, big Dan.
Yeah, Daniel Amate. Joseph
close friends with our guy Ndidi.
Yeah, Ndidi. They played at centre back together before.
Yeah.
Joseph Addo, Celta Vigo. He has improved. He was involved in the group stages for Ghana in the World Cup qualifiers, and he made some mistakes versus Ethiopia in particular. Since then, he was not called back. He has improved since then. He won the Player of the Month for his club side, Celta Vigo, in January. and so he has earned a call up back into the team. Alexander Djiku recently scored his first goal in the French league, and he's one of our best players. He partners well with Amate at the center back position. Abdul Mumin also went to the African Cup of Nations. He plays with Victoria Gameres. He has not played yet, but this is his second time being called up into the national team.
Set up, yeah.
Yeah, so for the midfielders, Idrisu Baba, RCD Mallorca player, a great central midfielder. Edmond Addo of Sheriff Tiraspol of Moldova. He is also someone who recently joined the Black Stars. His club's impressive performance versus Real Madrid in September last year earned him his very first call up into the national team. So he has improved the team. He has done well since playing in the African Cup of Nations as well for the first time. Kudus Mohamed is not a new face. Ajax Amsterdam is one of the highest goal scorers after Andre Ayew and Thomas Partey. Kudus has scored the most goals for the Black Stars in recent times.
I'm always signing him on FIFA manager mode.
Kudus Mohamed is a real talent. He hasn't been getting enough playing time recently, though, but he is someone who has been building up and playing with the Ajax second team and doing well. So I think he should start for the Black Stars. Elisha Owusu is another new face. He plays in Belgium. KA Gent, he plays for them. Thomas Partey of Arsenal, England, the player of the month, the man of the moment, recently won the man of the match. Daniel Kofi has scored 10 goals this season. Kofi of St. Pauli in Germany, his set pieces goals, 2 free kicks in those 10 goals. He's been in inspiring form. Highest scoring midfielder for us here. So Kofi and Partey, those two will be starting together. For the wingers, Abdul Fattah Isaaku, he's with Sporting CP of England, of Portugal. Recently joined them. He's with the Team B, and he just turned 18 years, so he can now sign a senior contract. He'll join the first team next year, hopefully.
Next year.
Osman Bukari. Osman Bukari too has played for Ghana at the under 23 level. He plays for FC Nantes in France. His performances recently have been impressive, providing goals and assists as well for his club side. Joseph Pinto, one of the brightest spark at the African Cup of Nations for Ghana.
Any relation to the other Pinto we know?
No, they are not related. Pinto is a very common name in Ghana. Yeah, they are not related.
Okay.
He plays
interesting.
in Belgium. Yeah, interesting. He plays in Belgium. Ayew as well recently moved to Columbus Crew in the United States, and he's been still doing well. Ayew, he also earned the call-up deservedly. So for the strikers, Afena Gyan finally has honored the call-up. He wanted to acclimatize to life in AS Roma first of all and secure his starting position in the first team and a regular playing time. He's not an out-and-out striker. If you watch him playing for AS Roma, most of the time he's deployed on the wings. That's like right wing and left wing. And so he joined the attack. He's not a center forward because maybe Tammy Abraham plays that position for
exactly.
Yeah. So Christopher J of VFL Bochum, he has played for Ghana before. He made his debut in November 2019, I think, versus Sao Tome and Principe. Yeah, the very first African Cup of Nations qualifiers under coach Kwesi Appiah. So Christopher J is returning. Since then, he hasn't played for Ghana again, but he has gotten some form. Recently scored versus Bayern Munich, I think. Yeah, and so he has gotten the call-up back into the team. And Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew's brother, he is also in the team. He tested positive for COVID, but this evening I'm hearing they tested him again and he's negative. So he's set to join the team in Kumasi either tomorrow morning or later this evening. So he is going to start most likely versus Nigeria. And Kwesi Rect of Holstein Kiel, he has had a stint with Bayern Munich before. He has played with the Ghana Black Stars. He made his debut in 2018 May in a friendly versus Japan. Under coach Appiah. So Kwesi Rect, he is in there as one of the strikers for the Black Stars. So this is the Ghana Black Stars 27-man squad, 27 players ordered by coach Otto Addo. Yeah, so that's it, right?
Interesting. Nice one, man. Nice one. And one thing is for sure, I like as you were going to the list. You were mentioning your possible starters. You're not the coach. You're not the coach. You're not Otto Addo, but no, that's the thing that you're just giving your, which I know I will also do if I'm given the
We are
opportunity to do, because we
yeah,
all have an idea how the list will look like at the end of the day. That's the tail line up. So
exactly.
I really appreciate the fact that you were able to say, okay, this person should start, this person should start, and then we have a clear picture. The thing is that it's good to have a clear picture and say, okay, this is the idea of what we want to achieve. Because watching Ghana at the AFCON, that last game against Comoros, like we were talking before we started the live show, we were in Garoua. Garoua is where the Super Eagles were based. So when the Ghanaians came, Egypt left. So it was Ghana and Comoros that came, and then Egypt left. So that game, I stayed back to watch it. I was in the stadium that day, and what I saw was just it was like, I don't know if it was Real Madrid C against Comoros, because you guys are wearing white. I was like wondering how did the performance drop so low, and then giving a team that was just making their debut in the AFCON so much freedom to play the football they want to play. After the game, I also talked to some Ghanaian fans, and they were like, the coach, what's the name of your former coach?
Milovan Rajevac.
They were like, he shouldn't come to Ghana now. Okay, making us fly. He shouldn't come to Accra. Because we even posted the interview. I think I posted that interview. It was a mobile one too. He was like, that he shouldn't come back to Accra. From here, he should just go to his family house, then plan the next stage of his career from there. So it was, and this was like the first time Ghana.
If you watch the questions the journalists were asking him at the presser, my goodness, they were so pissed.
And it was really choking his soul. It was bad to see. And then leaving the AFCON in the group stage, I think that's the first time since 2006 or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it was quite a poor one. But hopefully with the new coach, hopefully for you guys anyways, it's with the new coach, and then of course with this man. Let me just play that video real quick. With this man, everything will have some more stability moving forward.
This is Chris Houghton, the technical advisor to the Black Stars. As part of the build-up, I would like to urge Ghanaians to remain calm and positive about the team, because we strongly believe we have the quality, desire and hunger to achieve the results that we want. It is our aim to qualify for the Qatar World Cup, and we all have a duty to make that dream a reality. Ghana have done it before, and we can guarantee you that everybody associated with the Black Stars wants this opportunity again to perform on a world stage.
Okay, so the man, former Brighton coach, Chris Houghton, already involved with the Ghanaian setup. We've already seen pictures of him in Kumasi already around the team, and as the team, they are settling down as training begins and all that. I want to ask you, how much of an impact do you think he will have? Because, of course, it's good to have such experience, such level of, because there are levels to this thing. You understand? Exactly one of the few black coaches to have coached in the Premier League, currently in the Ghanaian setup. And I want to know how happy you were with the appointment, and then moving forward, how much of a positive impact is it going to have on Ghanaian football?
Yeah, I think Chris Houghton's appointment was if I call it a masterstroke, I think it was great to have him in the technical team at least. But let me just clarify that Chris Houghton is not the head coach. It's Otto Addo.
Technical advisor.
Advisor role. Most of us were thinking he would be the new head coach of the team, but he did not turn out to be that. They wanted familiarity, someone who had worked with the team before, and that was Otto Addo, since he was assistant coach during Milovan's time. So
and it's just like what we will have with Eguavon and Amonike, because Eguavon is the technical advisor, and then Coach Amonike exactly.
So I think Houghton will take over eventually the position as head coach of the Ghana Black Stars. I think it's a great addition to the Ghana Black Stars, and he will help the team a lot. He has vast experience, and he's coached all across the world, Brighton, Newcastle, so many places. I think he will help us a lot. And if he's allowed to put his imprint into this team and assist as he should, I don't see why we can't beat Nigeria.
Interesting one. I no go talk. Oh. I'll act like you didn't say it. I'll act like you didn't say it. I'll act like you didn't say. At that point in time, what I was hearing was a one Burna Boy song. I didn't hear that part of what he said there. But no, Allah. All right. So the final thing we're going to talk about is a solid absentee. But I want to know before is there anybody missing from this list that you would have loved to be involved that's available? Because we know the case with the Otto Addo, he has not yet processed his matter. It's just like what we were suffering with Ademola Lookman, that he was struggling to change his nationality. And then I think it's the same thing with one more player. I'm forgetting the name right now. But do you think there's any notable absentee? Because we don't have Ndidi is not coming, and it's just like Osimhen in, Ndidi out, Ndidi in, Osimhen out. Maduka Okoye too, our number one for a long time now, he's out. And then speaking of Ademola Lookman, we're hearing some reports that he's also not going to make the trip because of an illness. So there are so many things going on with us, and I know we are missing some players. But is there any notable absentee apart from this man who picked up a red card against Comoros in the Ghana's last AFCON game? Is there any other notable absentee?
Yeah, I think Jeffrey Schlupp comes to mind. I was thinking he would be in there because that left back, he's a versatile player. He's a player that can use in various positions. So I think Jeffrey Schlupp should have been in the team. Another one is Majid Ashimeru. He plays with Anderlecht. He's also one that I was thinking could make the team. The four goalkeepers is also something that it sort of hits my head. I'm wondering, why do you need four goalkeepers?
For just 2 games, right?
Yeah, so one of them could have been sacrificed for that player to be put in there and then really stabilize the balance of the team. But all around, I'm okay with the team. So if I think Ashimeru, Jeffrey Schlupp, and maybe Alfred Duncan, those 3 could have been fixed in there for me. Yeah, I think aside that, everything is fine. And Hudson Odoi cannot play for Ghana right now too. Per the FIFA rule, cannot play now. Yeah. So he has to wait until November when he'll be cleared to play. So I think he has agreed. Rumors are that he has agreed to play. So let's beat Nigeria first and get to the World Cup.
You don't come again. Come. Now Nigeria trying to help me this. Just kidding, man. Just kidding, man. Nice one. It's good to have confidence. It's good to have confidence. Good. And we hope for a good game of football. And thank God there will be VAR. So there's no controversial decision that will leave all of us to having a bad taste in our mouth after some weeks. All right, so finally, I would just like you to do a just score the list. Score the list is the list that we've waited for after all the shakara. Finally, you don't drop too. If you were to give it a rating out of 10, what would you say?
The list, I think 8 out of 10. I think I'm happy with it. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, solid 8. That one, A be that too for school.
A be that, yes. It's solid. It's good enough to compete. It's good enough to compete and get something from the game, the 2 legs. So I'm okay. Depends. I don't know how Otto Addo plays. I've not really seen him in charge of a team and the system. So we'll get a fair idea from the first leg. So we'll see the selection he makes and we'll see how it goes on Friday. Yeah.
Nice one, man. Nice one. Thanks for coming on the channel. So, guys, you can follow Sahara Football, one of the best, if not the best, Ghanaian football channel out here. So just give them a subscribe. If you're Ghanaian and you're in our audience, just go over there, engage with the content. I'm sure you will love what you see because it's all Ghanaian football, back to back to back to back. You know how they do. And then you can follow Sahara Football on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll also drop their social media links in the description and their channel link in the description as well. Thank you so much, Selasi, for coming. We'll go see for Abuja. We'll go jam for Abuja. Probably as you're coming, let it be that I'm laughing. Not you laughing at me. All right,
thank you for having me. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please click the like button, subscribe to this channel if you've not done that already. Share this video on all your social media platforms. And thank you so much for watching. See you soon.